Aloha guys, this is newrelationships.com TV. We're checking out the Ala Moana shopping center here. You got your standard routine, right? But then you flip just a few stores next, and you got these guys, Montclair, selling Frosty the Snowman, freezing out harder than a motherfucker. Probably got that AC turned down. Probably got that AC turned down to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. And the continuation of the general premise that I like to work on. Just take a look, for example, like Victoria's Secret. That like for guys, I don't think that's actually like some people, yes, but I think that's more of a woman's thing to put on like colorful makeup and do all these things. You know, guys just like a healthy woman who's not only healthy but who has nice skin, because she, coconut oil I think is the number one go-to, for all of that. We got some cool dresses over here at Dolce & Gabbana. I've always admired their, they have all this nice floral effect. And we the point being that, well, like, what do guys actually want in a woman? Like, men and women, I think, have this proclivity to think that, somehow, I wish for the ideal person, ideal body type, ideal, matching sex organs, ideal, like, like, for example, I myself, I'm not even inclined to like breast size, oversized, or even I actually prefer flatter chest, because I feel like they sag and they get in the way of hugging and exercise and even sexual activity, and I just think they kind of take away from the quality of life. And I feel the same way about my conclusions have reached, and there are some studies that confirm this, but there's a variety of opinions out there, and also facts in relation to the size dimensions of men's penis, and obviously that correlates to the how small or big a woman's VV or vagina is. And so that's an interesting thought. Like, at what point does physics present an issue? And I think that's around the, I'm going to say, the 6-inch mark. I don't know about width of the PP, but the same goes with women. Like why, people say, it would be nice to have a larger PP, but guess what? What about a woman with a tighter or smaller VV? And that is the case. Not just tightness, but also the depth of the VV. And some of you may be familiar with this. Some of you may be aware of the jelqing technique, where you can, with care, to warm up the PP, to do a stretching process on it. And I also encourage people to massage like around their body as well, around the genitals, and just like knead the PP, and basically you want to, you don't want to be codependent upon massage therapists to knead your body and get everything, in sync. You want to be able to do that yourself. And the fact of the matter remains is, it's a cool shot there, that people, and watching perhaps internet porn or just Hollywood TV, you get these certain ideas or concept of what people are supposed to be like, or supposed to look like. And I think there is an ideal range But the reality is there's such a variance in people, in their sizes and shapes, in their preferences, in their lifespans, in their, you know, not only their like net worth, but their capacity to deal with, be financially savvy, be industrious, be business like, and so there's too many factors to really say, okay, this person will like this person. But I will say this, that I think people need to switch from thinking in terms of, oh, you know, we're all individuals, to thinking that it's not them but it's us. And when you think like that, when you think with a unity consciousness approach, you discover that, well, there are certain things we can do to refine the human race. Like, for instance, make people with matching genitalia, make people with taller and stronger and just more attractive facial features, more proportionate, because beauty is about proportion, right? So, and it's also about intelligence. And so, you know, in a future world, there might be less population, but I think there'd be more people that kind of had a community-orientedness of, like, you know, we like each other, and then there's this particular couple that find attractive. If you don't find yourself attractive, guess what? All you have to do is invest in other couples that you like, because what happens is they have children, and in turn those grandchildren may end up being you in your next reincarnation. That's one of my big themes. Another point I like to emphasize is the idea of people not being so inclined or so prone to want to associate with the opposite sex and intermingle, because what happens is you get into this whole excitement and sexual tension, and it's actually not the best thing in life. The best thing in life is you live to prepare yourself for your dream mate. You want a virgin, so act in a virgin kind and exercise self-control, which is more impressive than trying to seduce people at random or do different things. Got a cool background here. You know, it's you know, the ego, okay, thinks that, oh, it's exciting or substantive to be able to seduce people and misuse your body to leverage it against people and their desires. But the reality is, self-control is more impressive. You don't envy somebody or feel uncomfortable with somebody or disapproving of someone who is a nice couple, and they're, you know, they're attractive, and they're like they're nice to each other, and they're true to each other. See, this is about soul. This is about truth. You know, as I always say in all my videos, you activate the first 3 chakras, right? Then what happens? Then you're in the 4th chakra, and the 4th chakra is the actual you. That's soul. That's truth. That's the reality of humanity that transcends animalistic compulsions and just sensory desires, and enters into this place where, you know, we of respect, of unconditional actions, of intelligence, of royalty, of richness, of power, of dignity, of class. And so, of course, there are other factors that check that out. Inspired by The Wizard of Oz. There are other factors that influence, you know, what the deal is with people, but ultimately, you know, how do you go from new year to new you? Watch this, new you. And, you know, that's a smiling lady, if in a sense, but really she's not smiling. She's not joyful. joy is correlated to is self-control, to being strong, being you, having your energy, not diluting your energy and giving it randomly to people. And just a quick spin on the watches here. It's nice to have nice things, but what you want to do is you want that to be a representation of your labor and your fruits of work. And sometimes what you can do is maybe rent some nice jewelry or a fancy car or house for a certain period of time, and then get that same excitement out of it. But really, if you want any types of refinement and quality in your life, you're going to have to, even if you have the money to physically acquire it, in order to feel and be on the level of it and be responsible for it, you not only have to have some financial, like for example, if you want a $10,000 watch or a $100,000 car, you might not be able to have it right away, because if you did, you might just want to sell it. But in reality is the truth is, the facts are that you want to be able to have your life. You want it to be yours, and you want to feel like it's rightfully yours. And so just go there. Go to a place, go to a realm where you're not distracted by other people and social expectations to have whatever relationships or whatever it is. Be specific with your semantics. That's what I like to do. And do it for your dreams, and do it for your dream mate, because your dreams are you. Your dreams are you.